Right on the sit. Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Boobs. You're killing me, Smalls.
$5. Welcome to lunch, Chuck and Les.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't handle.
I don't know how easy it is to just concern between that.
Welcome to lunch, Chuck and Les.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
The time sink is real.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm doing nothing but standing on the line. You know, I should be doing something.
I stand around for hours at a time.
Oh, God, I can't tell you how many hours a day I'm just standing on the line. I'm doing nothing but standing on the line.
Yeah.
You're all using some kind of jargon that me no understand. I have to gently blow a ball
Into a warm, fuzzy hole.
That's right.
Yeah.
Welcome to lunch, Chuck and Les.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't handle.
I don't know how easy it is to just concern between that.
Welcome to lunch, Chuck and Les.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
Yeah. I blame last.
It's all Laz's fault.
That's right, it's all my fault. Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right.
Blue Monday.
Welcome to Blue Monday. Monday, October 29th, 2018, here inside and outside Shroud Avatar, and welcome to today's show. How's everybody doing out there today? So, Blue Monday. What the heck's going on around here? I don't know. All sorts of funky things happening today. Little boy Blue.
It's Monday,
Yeah,
and someone's going to be ringing my doorbell in like 30 minutes to do like a house inspection of some sort.
Yay.
So yeah, right in the middle of the show, I'm going to have to get up and leave.
Get up and go. If he shows up when he's supposed to show up.
Yeah.
If Austin traffic doesn't get him stuck, doesn't get lost along the way. All sorts of other things. But anyway, welcome to today's show. Of course, it was a short week last week. We were not here for Friday for our usual Friday rigmarole. And of course, if y'all paying any semblance of attention out there, y'all know that Release 59 dropped on Thursday. And of course, there's been several patches along the way here. Did we ever get those other release notes on that last patch? Anybody know about that?
Well, you could always go to patch page and click refresh.
Yeah, I guess we could always do that here in a minute as well.
The last one that was updated was on Friday at 10:30 a.m.
That was 8:53.
I don't even know what we're on right now, so we
take
are
a look
on
at that
8:55.
right now. Yes.
We're on 8:55 and no patch notes.
No patch notes on that, but yeah, very interesting. All sorts of interesting news coming out, and of course, we have update of the Avatar. What is it? 303 to talk about, but want to jump right into that. We want to start with the top of the page where the November 2nd R59 Fish live stream is coming up this Friday. Happening 3 to 7 p.m.
Yes, it is.
Don't forget today, happening at 4 o'clock, real quick, Dark Star will be doing the Release 59 dance party. somewhere.
Is
in
it
the
on the
world.
calendar?
It is actually on the calendar. That's how I. That's how I know about it.
That's how you actually know about.
But we'll tell them a little bit more about that when we get
Yeah.
around to calendar time. Bundle upgrades with crowns. We do have a post from Darkstar on that.
Those being currently broken.
Do we want to jump to that real quick, or what do we? How do we want to play this here today?
You're just jumping all over the place.
What, I'm starting with fish.
for-
I went
for
down
our
the bundle
normal shit?
upgrades.
Yeah.
There's a note. How am I jumping all over the place?
You're wanting to bring up like every other thing that I don't have ready.
No, now I'm not, because now I got to go
Like,
back and now I got to go back and find the post.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not really there other than the Dark Stars post on delayed content.
That's it. It's basically what it is. Yes.
Yeah, delayed content for release 59, and yes, this is the normal around here. Delayed content. They have a set of content that's been delayed from the live build that includes the fishing intelligence buff.
Fish.
So that is not yet in game. They'll be adding more recipes for new fish in the future. Then the fishing decoration recipes for tanning, those are also delayed.
Well, some made it, just
the old,
not
the
all
old
of
bass
them.
salmon and trout recipes will need to be relearned.
Yeah, that's
And
a bummer. Now, what happens if you don't relearn them? Do you get the old product? I'm guessing
You get something.
you get something.
Yeah. Yep. Then from there, trophy data is also delayed
Bug.
because trophy data. Then bundles on Crown Merchants. They have begun adding the contents of each bundle to the Crown Merchants so they can be obtained as a single large purchase for the same equivalent cost as the website purchase versus more expensive a la carte purchases. And then note that they may not get all of them in for release 59, but they have prioritized the Viking and Kobold bundles, which are expiring first. Please note that there is no upgrade functionality for those purchases. And then the POT Keep and Castle Lot deeds should be available on Crown Merchants. I didn't see them as of yet. And then more dungeon rooms will be added to the game, including Lich Room and
Yes. Now, a couple notes there. Of course, he says, please also note, as we have mentioned previously, there is no upgrade functionality for these purchases. While that is not quite true, you can you can upgrade them by purchasing a
that support ticket.
And then paying in Kodos. So there is a avenue, but you just can't do it via the game. Yeah, and these changes will not be live until tomorrow's patch, according to this here. So, of course, yes, nothing new. Ongoing development, it happens. Again, nothing new for anybody who's been here any semblance of
small
time.
development team. And then from there, if you look at everything has actually been missed as far as their production schedule. But
now, of course,
at least you've been able to play it for a long time.
Yeah, those Viking and Kobold, you're going to have, what, about a month and a half, I guess, in order to get those in-game?
They expire on 11/30.
Correct. So,
and then don't forget the others, the Elven, Obsidian, and Shogun expire on December 21st.
So you'll get about a month in on those to buy those in-game, it looks like.
Yeah.
I have a funny feeling. I was discussing this with a couple people last night. I think and not unusual either when something like this delays something like that. They have a tendency to stretch that a little longer. I anticipate that they may stretch that to the same December date, but that's anybody's guess at this time.
Yeah.
Just speculation, folks. Just speculation. But yes, release number 303. Avatar's update number 303. Anybody know how much they raised on Friday? I was away for the weekend, so I wasn't back until yesterday, so I didn't get to catch any of that. Anybody got a number for us? What we achieved?
What's your? I said it before the show. 31.
31. I must not have been listening. That's nothing new either.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome when it's like I have to walk away from the computer for a bit because someone's at the door.
Yeah, well, that's not unusual for you either. Somebody's at the door, the dog's barking, something's got your attention on Twitter, some naked chick shaking her booty.
Hold on, I need to go check my Twitter right now.
You going down on Smurfette? I don't know.
You know what? Who doesn't want to eat Smurfette? I mean, she's tasty, nice and moist. Yeah. Yep.
Release 59 now live. Of course, fishing phase 2.
Yep. Release 59.
Jack's favorite subject these days. Fishing.
Yeah. Well, I did spend a lot of time on the overworld map this weekend and added a few hundred friends.
That shouldn't be hard for you. That would be just about everybody who pops onto the overworld, right?
I would just go AFK for a bit, come back, and then go through the number of people on the overworld map, and then I would have 6 new people.
There you go. Econdis, that's the new seasonal blueberry vape juice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you check out this guy over here, I Need Cookie, who happened to have quite the conversation with a couple. Actually, there was people actually having some conversation over the weekend in chat while they were watching the replays. I got a kick out of that. And he even got a sub during that over the weekend. So got to put a big shout out to Hippie Chicken Dollar for their sub. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yes.
For some reason, that's not my history.
You probably rebooted since then.
No, it's been open the entire time. It's just the buffer isn't that many lines.
Oh yeah, I don't know. My scroll back is back as far as it's been open, basically, unless I restart it, which happens from time to time.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to
Yep.
Friday's release notes 303.
Oh, you actually want to get back to that? Okay.
Did you check out? Anybody check out Pumpkinhead? I know you were at the thing in Adoris, not Adoris.
Yeah, there's Pumpkinhead stuff.
What? I said fishing. Pumpkinhead is next. Are you not paying attention to what's on the list, or am I blind? Yeah. I'm skipping fishing. Otherwise, I can say, okay, we can start with fishing, and you can go read through all the fishing again.
You know what?
I'm trying to save you there.
A ton of people were fishing this weekend. They were talking about the difference between freshwater, saltwater fish. They were going into different player-owned towns. Even when it's like I went to Kingsport for a bit, and it's like, who goes to Kingsport? No one, hardly ever. And, hey, imagine that. Spiff finally showed back up. Yeah, people were fishing in all kinds of towns. They were talking about it, and they were trying to find their trophies, I guess. But yes, Pumpkinhead was killed a few times over the weekend. Yeah, I didn't kill Pumpkinhead, but yes, he was definitely killed multiple times. The revamped new user experience is a lot better. Still room for some improvement, but it is something they'll be working on for the next several months as well, probably. Universal chat is still annoying.
It's better than you think.
No, it's not. I've got it turned off. There you go. There's a fishing party just popped up on the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was checking out the LFG because there were several of those groups, so I just had mine up on the screen, and that one actually just popped up. I guess somebody left the party and made an opening, so Alpha Fish Stick is hosting a fishing party out there. Anybody wants to go fishing?
That is there. If you want to go join a fishing party.
Now, I hear the experience from group fishing is pretty decent as well. Upwards of 900 person for every fish caught while you're in a party. So, great way to build your adventure, your crafting experience pool. That going to be the new norm? I guess that's going to be anybody's guess. So universal chat though, man. Yeah, I mean, I've turned that off. Yeah, you did that in zone chatty condas. I actually have a tab for it, but yeah, it just immediately became way too annoying.
Yeah. Yep. Then after that, we do have decay was removed. Then
What more can you say about that?
spooky dungeon
decay.
entrance patterns on the add-on store, performance improvements, tons of bugs fixes, user interface polish.
User interface. Yeah, did you run the new user experience with the new patch? Did you create a new character and do that?
Yeah.
Or did you just do it in...
Oh, I've done it multiple times.
And what is
Like I
it
said.
like?
Still room for lots of improvement.
They teach you how to jump. That's about it.
Yeah,
That
they
all
don't
you
teach
got
you how
out of
to,
that?
they don't teach you how to switch weapons. They don't teach you how to switch decks. They don't teach you how to build a deck. They don't teach you how to harvest anything. They don't teach you how to do lots of things that need to be taught. They don't teach you how to craft anything.
Well, literally, there is a quest line that pops up in Soul Town that teaches you how to build a leather hat.
Yeah. So a quest in not a starting area teaches you how to build a hat.
Yay. That building.
So in order to remember, in order to get to Soul Town, you actually have to go from Isle of Storms to Battle of Solace Bridge to Solace Bridge outskirts, then to Overworld map, then go to Soul Town. So
Make it
that
sound
is
like it's all difficult.
6 scene transitions before you end up learning how to do something. Now, if you start, that's only if you start on the path of love. If you start on the path of courage, where would you learn to create that hat?
You wouldn't. You only learn it when you get to Sultan, which you'll get to eventually.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have a sneaky suspicion that by the time they've gotten to any of those places, they've learned how to harvest and do other things by then.
Harvesting they do try to teach inside of the outskirt scenes, but I mean it's still something that it's needs to be explicitly stated. You need to do that. I mean, they do tell you how to drag things onto your inventory, onto your non-combat bar. So yeah.
Very interesting. Is,
And-
And
I-
paying attention out there, when you do roll your cursor over something that can be harvested, your cursor does change shape and say you can harvest it.
Yeah.
Doesn't tell you how, but it does say you can harvest it.
yes,
Yep.
Econdis, that's the way it used to be, but that changed. That changed quite some time ago. And again, hell, I was born right into Braemar many years ago. There was no starting scene. It was like, boom, you know, that's where you
I started
were.
in Owl's Head. Actually, I started before Owl's Head. I remember when
Took me 2 weeks to find Owl's Head.
what was what was one of the first combat scenes?
The chicken room.
No, I said combat scenes.
King's Road,
That-
Dragon's Nest, Dragon's Cave,
Yeah, Owl's Nest.
Owl's Nest with the spiders and the
The
wolves.
the spiders and the wolves, and that was one of the first combat scenes put into the game, and it was, and this was before you started playing, so, but yeah, it was.
So
It's like,
most of the
yay.
time, the spiders won.
I never died to the spiders.
Spiders still win sometimes.
Yeah, spiders are evil. But yeah,
Yeah, I don't
Friday
know.
they did the community live stream on deck building. I didn't watch it.
No, they didn't.
Deck building.
Or did it become the Ask Chris Anything that they posted on Friday? They were supposed to do their live stream on deck building, but they did post it to YouTube as Ask Chris Anything.
Yeah, it
Did
was
they?
Ask Chris
I
Anything.
haven't actually seen that.
So they changed it from deck building.
Well, somebody's child got stung in the face by wasps, and they had to go and help. So there was no one there to do the deck building.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be List?
Correct, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Bummer. Hope
That
his little
sucks.
boy's feeling better
Hopefully
then.
he's okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, the only two I know who have little kids was List and Chris right now. I don't know about the rest of them, but if Chris was there, I guess the only one left would
The other
be,
person that was supposed to
yeah.
be there was Wizard Smoke.
Yep, it was List, yes. Wishing our best to him and his kid out there.
Yeah.
We've met his son. He's been out to a couple of events.
Yep.
But
Then
yeah,
after
that hurts.
Release 59 is supposed to be fish themed for the live stream, and they're going to be doing a deep dive on fishing
Fish.
on November 2nd between 3 and 7. As
That's
well
right.
as
November 1st, you can go out to Taco Bell and get your free taco.
why would I want to eat Taco Bell?
On a
Unless I wanted
Thursday?
to diarrhea.
Taco Tuesday. They're supposed to do that on a Tuesday.
No,
yeah.
it's Monday.
They're-
It's the
they're
1st
confused.
of November.
Thursday. This
1st of
Thursday.
November.
And they missed National Taco Day.
Well, you know, what can I tell you?
It's Taco Bell, man. They just want you to make a run for the border.
Isn't there a bunch of people doing that
Yeah,
right now?
Hell,
Yeah.
all I know is they came on one day and said, here, in the first game of the World Series, so-and-so scored a thing. And I don't remember seeing someone score a stolen base in the
Touchdown?
first game of the World Series.
I didn't watch any of the World Series. So
Yeah, neither have
Okay.
I.
So I'm wondering if they're manufacturing it because it ended.
It's all manufactured. It's all fake news.
Fake news. Fake news.
Just listen to last. It's
Don't
all
watch
fake news.
these guys.
Well, they announced it, though. 1st of November,
Our
free
man-
taco, 2 to
I
5.
ate out of Smurf. Smurfette was delicious. Round 2's coming later.
He
it's a
even
blue Monday.
stuck his finger in there. His fingers were blue too. That's right.
Yeah. So deep dive number 2 on the second is going to be about boss behaviors.
Bonsai 28, welcome.
And then after that, this will probably get washed out like right after the show, and then it'll be back to normal color. Then upgrading bundles with crowns ends on December 21st.
Yes, go buy your service token.
Yeah.
Buy
Don't forget,
your
email
service
support@portalarium.com before you try to do that. Don't forget, Fridays, they're also doing 50% sales along with the 20% crown bonus.
Yes,
they've
that's
got the
going on
expirations.
through what, 12/21? Yes, 12/21.
I did buy something on Friday and I got a nice error message.
I saw that.
And an email about my address was confirmed.
After you purchase something.
After I purchased something.
And then you
It's
got
like,
the down for maintenance message. Was that you
No, I
who
didn't
got
get
that?
that.
Who got the down for maintenance message? I know I saw that one.
Yeah.
But yes, if you want to buy some crowns
Yeah.
off the store
Yep.
for 20% off,
And
although
then
we still suggest going over to shroudmarketplace.com. Get them real cheap.
always. There's a new vendor at shroudmarketplace.com and they had 100 tokens up for $50.
Nice.
Yeah.
I dropped that price a
don't
little
forget
bit
the Shroud
more.
of the Avatar rewards program. Then that's all that there is. I mean, even though the bullet points at the top said that they're going to have the raffle winners. Do you see the raffle winners in this?
They don't announce the raffle winners anymore.
Hey,
All
man,
they do is
they
announce
put
that
it
the
in
raffle's been drawn.
They put it in the bullet points.
Let's see. Let me get back to the
It's
bullet points.
Scroll back up to the bullet points.
Rewards program, weekend sale, upcoming events calendar. I don't see the raffle in the bullet points.
Here, I'll paste the bullet points in chat just for you.
I'm looking at the bullet points. They're right here.
At the top.
At the very top. Avatar's
The-
update number 303.
Okay. Release 59 successfully launched, and then go look at the next to last bullet point, not the one that says "and much more."
Next
The one that
last bullet point. Well, there's two sets. There's three sets. There's game development, there's news and announcements, and community updates. Which last bullet
Oh wait,
point?
I'm
am I
sorry. Scroll down to below the play release 59 now.
Oh, so not in the bullet points.
I skipped those bullet points.
Oh, so under that one, yes. Raffle winners, yes. Release 59 raffle was announced, and you can check your accounts for your winning prizes. They haven't announced a winners list in months. You know that.
Hey,
and of
man.
course, this was the last raffle.
So in order to do that, you do have to go to your rewards, click on claim rewards, and then you have to wait as it tries to claim, and then do a search for deed.
Or you can just go to your account
And
up here and log into
then you
your
can see that
account
I did
and
not
check
win.
your rewards without having to go in the game. I didn't win, but had to try the last time out to see if
I
I
bought
could
one
win.
ticket.
Did you?
Ooh.
I spent about 300K on tickets.
Why would you spend that much?
What am I going to do with the gold? I got it. I spent
Black
it.
Pearl?
Yeah, well, you know how much Black Pearl? I just went and bought another 20K last night.
Just 20K Black Pearl?
Yeah, that
that's not
lasted me a
20K.
couple weeks.
That's not 20K game gold. That's 20,000 Black Pearl.
Yes, that's like 250,000 gold.
Yeah.
Actually, it was real funny. I went down to our reagent salesperson here in Owl's Head, and the price of Black Pearl was up to 12. I actually had to
Wow.
go out to another town to get it at normal price. So
You could just go outside of Owl's Head and then like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I actually had to leave Owl's Head because the local price was way high. So I don't think anybody was paying much attention for the fact that it went up to 12. There must have been shit tons of people paying way too much money for their Black Pearl.
Yep.
And yes, for those of you folks who don't know, those prices do fluctuate upon user consumption. They do go higher when there is demand. So you can go to another town and get it at the lower regional price. Sometimes if it's really high in demand, the price goes up all over the place. So be careful about that as well. But yes, no more raffles for the foreseeable future.
Nope.
And of course, I believe that's going to have an interesting impact on the price of deeds. When bundles and all that expire, it's going to be interesting to see in January how the market on housing changes, or what they introduce to continue with housing. But I'm looking to see those deeds in the game tomorrow, and I'll be looking to find out more because I'd like to have a castle sitting in the middle of my bay.
Yep.
And we don't care about no stinking taxes. Although I hear they're going to be horrendous. What my understanding at this point is the keep is going to be twice the rent of a city, and the castle is going to be twice the rent of the keep.
Well, that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
But I'm going to run down to the Crown Merchant because I want to see whether or not they're in game yet.
Okay.
You can stay there. Do whatever.
I'm going to, because they're probably not going to be there till Tuesday's patch.
Yeah.
And he did post that this morning, and well, of course, we got at least one patch that there's no patch notes for. So
yeah,
we'll have to wait and see on that.
It's for some reason the news in the forums and out of the forums has almost all been some of the fun stuff that Laz loves talking about.
What kind of fun stuff?
Which one do you want to go to first? I mean, we could go to the.
You want to go to the? What the heck's the name? The Ultima Codex article.
Yeah. Let's go to the Ultimate Codex real quick. Ultima Codex did produce an article the other day about the Shroud of the Avatar update number 303, and then it quickly delved into the fact the game's going free to play, and then the NPC town review.
Oh, let's cover the free to play thing here real quick, and then we can get down to the NPC town review because.
Yeah, so if you haven't noticed yet, Shroud of the Avatar is free to play on Steam now, according to Release 59 instructions, blah, blah, blah. Basically, the limitations on the trial system's coming to an end, and they're going free to play as a play to try and grow their player base. While I do not have confirmation whether the 50 skill point note's been removed.
Yes, the quote there, by the way, that you just went over is what was quoted from Richard to them. So just so people know. That was Richard's statement to them. Or actually is the next one. I'm sorry, the next one down is Richard's statement. My bad.
Yeah, the next longer one is, that one was from the patch notes. Then after that...
It's a trap.
Yeah, it is a trap. Basically, the limitations were removed. The rest of the limitations have come to an end about trading, home ownership, and other things. Universal for chat for new accounts for those free players is the $2 orb. More than likely, you can also buy it off another player for
you cannot
in-game gold. Oh wait, it's bound.
They're
is it
account bound. Yes, non-tradable.
I heard some people were getting more than one orb.
Yes,
I got more than one orb.
If you have bundles attached to your account, you will get one for each bundle.
I don't have any bundles attached to my account.
Okay.
And I have 2 orbs.
I got 2 as well, but I don't
I mean, do
ask
you have
me
bundles?
why. I don't.
Yeah.
You know, that might be a Michael Dameron thing.
Yeah. But yeah, so universal chat will require
Because my
at
account's
least
never
$2
been the
game
same
access.
since then.
But that also, that's I wouldn't blame that on Michael Dameron. I would blame that on the database for the way it was set up.
They should create a
And-
recipe where you can craft them in game.
Why? Then from
Yeah,
there,
the idea is to stop anybody from a free account coming
Yeah.
in and spamming like crazy. That's all.
and that $2 also gets you forum access and a bunch of other things. And then,
Correct.
and Richard's statement about free to play, for 6 months we already had a free to play client that was hamstrung until you crossed a paywall. You could not trade and other features, for example, until you had paid to prevent mules, bots, and cheats often found in full free to play. We realized that keeping visitors out of the economy also had a downside to them and others. People who wanted to take them on adventures could not do so fully with the list of things we blocked. So they explored other ways to block cheating and give more full access to non-paying visitors. They instead pulled out or soulbound or soulbound the initial starting gear and added paywalls further into play, such as gaining access to global chat for $1, although it's $2 unless you get it on the 50% sale, then it's $1. That way, free-to-play players could not spam or mule easily. Anyone that is paid even $1, we can ban far more easily than a bot created one of many accounts. So yes, now they let people play fully for free. Pretty much nothing else has changed about the title or the economics. We just moved the initial sales from being a barrier before you played to being inside the game. So it becomes, we believe the key to Soda's future is bringing in more people, which is absolutely true.
Indeed.
We believe the new user experience and features are strong enough, but visitors will choose to stay. Still need some work, but yes. The new free-to-play approach will minimize the barriers to people choosing to at least give us a try. So, yes. And access to episode 2 content is already being sold. It has an upfront cost and likely will through its launch. People who do not have episode 2 access will not be able to beta those areas in progress. Then, what the fuck, Dragon? This is Golem Dragon, who, if I remember correctly, doesn't play the game anymore. I mean, his last post was, "I haven't played in months."
Correct.
So he doesn't play the game. So the article author does not play. You have to remember this. But
At least regularly.
Sargorn Dragon does play and has compiled a list of all of the towns in the actual game sense, and then decided to check all the NPCs. What's the question, Caffeine?
What are we checking them for?
I don't know, but Caffeine's like going with question marks. Saragorn Dragon has compiled this list of all the towns that are going to actually have all the NPCs populated, and as well as a bunch of quests in each towns. And so he went through all the bigger towns. These are not the player run towns, and definitely not POTs. Those will not have a lot of development. But like, so Airy, if you look at this chart, is green, which means it does have a bunch of quests. It does have all the NPCs, names, Ardors, same way. Brittany Alleys, this part of the city only features placeholder NPCs like guards or residents with no names or dialogues associated with them. And Bonsai's checking out the prostitutes. Yes. Yeah.
Now,
But
I'm looking at, I'm reading this list, and who's to say that, all these cities actually need actual names? Okay, guards. I mean, I'm walking around town, I see cops,
Well-
I see postal workers, I see. Do I know the name of that postal worker? Do I know the name of that cop?
So
Yeah.
part of the game, remember, is supposed to be you're living in a virtual realm that is fully fledged. And so that means that part of maintaining your virtue is going up to NPCs, asking them for help in questing and doing everything else.
Right.
But it is one where it's like, yeah, they did go through and change a bunch of the guard names and everything else, and say their placeholder dialogue was changed to "I don't have time to talk to you right now" or something like that.
Right.
Something along those lines, which is much better than what it was before. Like, I don't have a name right now.
Right.
But it is one where it's like, yes, looking through this list, there is a lot of things that are
Now,
red.
see, Brittany Graveyard should be green because, yes, it has
Brittany
a
Graveyard
single
should
NPC
actually-
and a quest, and that's all it has. And
That's
we all
design.
know that. So,
That is as designed.
First off, right off the bat, that's wrong. Okay, we know we have the what is it? I said his name earlier. He's
the caretaker.
the caretaker. Okay, that's the only NPC out that anybody who's
hold on.
played the
I
game
gotta
for
go.
any amount of time knows that. So, okay, there goes Jack. So, while I'm looking at some of this stuff, I'm looking at it, and yes, I would expect, and we had the announcement that we do know many of the NPCs would just say, I don't have a name right now, and now that's been updated to say, I don't talk to strangers, get out of my face type of deal. And that's all there is to it. I don't see them ever actually going to the point where they're going to go ahead and fill in a lot of those. There are still, I believe, some towns to be filled in with NPC names as rewards, and then after that, I don't foresee it unless it's got something to be actually quest related.
And the last whole sentence, you can't hear you.
What's that? I'm sorry, what was that?
The last whole sentence, maybe paragraph or whatever, you can't hear.
Oh, well, again, if you didn't hear me in here, I'm not too concerned about that. Of course, it got recorded on the stream. That's mostly what we're concerned about. But yeah, I don't see this being. I see this as somebody being nitpicking. And again, the first example there of the Brittany Graveyard. If you know anything about the game, you know that's it. That's one person in that scene. And again, I don't always agree with all the reviews out there and so on. Again, Jack and I have always been the type of guys who say, listen, go try the game. Make your own opinion. There's a post in the forums. There's a new player out there today, and he had some questions. Ooh, that's not good.
There should be a plaque in the graveyard with some history on it.
You think?
I would think.
I got network congestion. That's not good. That's not good at all. But we'll get on over here and we'll bring that up because it's about time to make that move anyway. But yes, I don't always agree with most of the commentary out there because people don't do their due diligence. Again, as the example, Brittany Graveyards. That's a fully finished scene. Actually, somebody actually told me last night they found my gravestones out there and gave me the location. So I'm going to take a trip out there later on and actually check that out and see how they look in the game. Econdis, what was that all about? Stealing my seat? You should be stealing Jack's seat, and you should be filling in for him.
That's
of
right.
course-
We're gonna have next time Jack's gone. We're gonna have a show, and it's gonna be with the Condis.
But of course, don't forget that you're watching NBNN.info here on NBNN on NBNN.info, or checking us out on twitch.tv/Genesis. Yeah, I'm way ahead of myself. We're talking about the actual
Just
app.
listen to us in Discord.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be talking about the app, not the sponsors. I got ahead of myself. It's because I don't have Jack to point at over there. He's away from the camera. But yes, don't forget, if you want to take Shroud of the Avatar with you on the go when you go, or wherever you go, you can check out the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar app, which is available in the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store. That's right, I went ahead and made sure it was in all the stores for all your electronic devices, including Spiffy's Kindle. So yes, if you have a Kindle, you can actually get the app and check out what's going on. You can read the NBNN Daily Britannian. You can check out the forums and start a flame war. You can visit Soda Map, the map formerly known as Soda Map. You can check out the Rift map, see when the lunar rifts are opening to plan your travel times if you're too cheap to buy recall and teleport scrolls. You can shop the marketplace. You can listen to the radios. You can hit us up on social media, join us in Discord, and of course check out what's going on in and around the game on the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar, which is brought to us every day by our good friends over at HometownHero.com for all your vape juice needs, like that blueberry that Jack's got all over his beard.
I don't think they actually have a blueberry flavor.
They don't.
Probably, yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a vape juice in blueberry.
But yes, got NBNN community calendars at NBNN.info. Click on the calendar button. Then say hi to Lily as she comes and says
Hi, Lily.
Um,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she's down at my feet right now, so the real question is she going to jump up on me? But all times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia Time.
Britannia Time.
And if you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud of the Avatar, or if you want to add events to the NBNN Shroud community calendar, you can email that guy news@nbnn.info. He'll do something with it eventually, and I may or may not read it off.
Yes. Seder, he was actually meant to say Kodos when he said tokens.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know where you came up with tokens, but you said it.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But
at the arcade recently?
To me? Or maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't. You don't know me. This isn't real life. But yes, Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. Whenever we feel like it, there's a little thing that we like to do where two idiots interpret the news, so you don't have to. A little show called Lunch on Video Radio Free Britannia.
Mm.
Then at 4 o'clock this afternoon, DJ Darkstar is doing the Release 59 dance party somewhere. Then at 7:30 this evening, Cinewolf Odinson is going to be doing some PvE. You can always message him in-game and see if he's actually in-game. At 9 o'clock, you need to go to the Pub of Extraordinary Thought and join Andertiana out in the town of Verat Chaos for their weekly open role-playing event. Yes, because all great adventures begin in a pub somewhere.
Mm.
And then at 10 o'clock, final event for this Blue Monday. And that's going to be the Wecked Womb. And that's the community calendar for this October 29th.
Are they going to attack Erie again tonight, or is it some other town gets the?
No,
that's it. That was all.
That was the final chapter for that role-playing event organized by Saris.
Yes, role-playing. Let's go beat up something.
Well, so the boss mob was a GM controlled character. It was so that way he could actually do a bunch of dialogue, make himself God mode, and move around and progress the story. So I don't know how they would have done that with a GM controlled monster.
Now, Econdis beer tokens are when you guys cheer in bits on our streams and you fill up the tip jar over there.
Yeah, if you can fill up my tip jar, yeah.
Those are great beer tokens out there. And of course, don't forget that you're watching NBNN on NBNN.info, Twitch TV/Synesis, Twitch.tv/NBNN News. And thank you all for your support over the past several years. We do appreciate it. If you want to become a supporter, you can go out to either of our websites. Or there you go. Thank you, Econdis. There's some beer tokens for us.
Ooh, she gave you
69, Jack's favorite. And of course, cryptocurrency
was big enough.
accepted over on Jack's stream. So if you want to get rid of us, you can send a couple bitcoins over there and we'll disappear for a while. That's right, we'll take a
Absolutely.
break. And believe me, we can use it. Don't forget, you can become a monthly supporter, patreon.com/NBNN. Or if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free monthly sub you can use on our streams, and we do appreciate that. Don't cost you nothing, puts a couple extra coins in our pockets. And allows Jack to get his Diet Dr. Pepper, allows me to get my Pepsis, and of course all sorts of other goodies. But thank you, Econdis. And again, don't forget, become a supporter today and play for a cause, theairyfund.org. We're going to have some more stuff coming up for you here in the near future, so stay tuned. We'll be bringing you the latest on that at airyfund.org. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to come out and check out the newly remodeled Black Rock Cove. New stuff happening all the time out there, and the town's constantly changing. If you're looking for crafting goods, go check them out. And of course, all the prices are rock solid prices across the board for your buying convenience. Another Pelican. Pelicans, people. Legit from HometownHero.com. Our friends at Hometown Hero have all sorts of vape juice flavors and all sorts of different varieties for your vaping needs. Everything from the Leviathan series to the Artist series to the Legit series and many, many, many more, including seasonals. Let me know
when they come out with fake cheese flavor vape.
Yeah, you want what cheese was? Cheese in the can flavor? But don't forget, you can save 20% off your purchase price over at HometownHero.com, and you can get your first bottle free. All you got to do is pay shipping. Go check out HometownHero.com today, and of course the promo code NBNN saves you 20% off when you check out HometownHero.com. Oil More Wands, putting the magic in your hands. Schroeder's Music Service, putting the music in your ears. That's right. If you want somebody to follow you around and play those buffs, or you're just lonely and need some company, you can hire Schroeder's Music Service over at ShroudMarketplace.com. And he comes cheap. Relics by Rild for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. If you're looking for t-shirts like I wear, you're looking for hats, not like I wear, you're looking for patches, you're looking for stickers, you're looking for coffee mugs, beer glasses, shot glasses, and much, much more with Shrouded Avatar swag all over it, check out relicsbyrild.com because he's got everything you need. And of course, there's coinage, there's comic books, there's all sorts of great stuff to be had out at Relics by Rild. Bonsai28, thank you very much. Much appreciated. And of course, we'll save you 10% when you check out at relicsbyrild.com. Promo code, you guessed it, NBNN. And, of course, WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment around the clock, 24/7. Laz and Jack every Monday through Friday at 12s and 6s around the clock. What happened to your light? Ooh.
Clouds, man.
Clouds, man. Clouds, I tell you. Damn nature.
I have no control.
Nature and shit, man. And of
It just
course,
makes the Bluebeard really dark.
really dark. And of course, last but definitely not least, is our good friends over at ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs, because if you need something, the marketplace is where you can go and get it cheap. I mean cheap.
Hey, ShroudMarketplace.com. Over 135 different players registered as vendors, including the newest vendor, Rada's Gold Crown Store.
Rada. Ooh.
Yeah. And you know what? He put up 100 gold crowns, $50. You can find that right now at ShroudMarketplace.com, and you can actually he's got 10 available at that price.
Wow.
So he's got 1,000 crowns waiting to be sold. But yes, anything
he
and
ain't
everything
doing
at
any
Shroud
bundle
Marketplace
upgrades.
is available. From each of those vendors is responsible for setting their own prices and maintaining their own inventory. So you get all kinds of great things. From accounts to game gold, crowns of the obsidian, cheaper than you can get off the add-on store. You know what? They're at the official add-on store, 115 crowns is going for what, $100, unless it's on 20% sale, then it's down for $80. Here you can get at Shroud Marketplace, you can get 100 for as low as $50 right now. Great things, right?
Great stuff.
You can also go visit Mom's shop. Mom, you've got a shop at Shroud Marketplace, don't you?
I do.
Oh, what's it called again?
Avalonian Creation.
Yeah, you need to go visit that shop too. And then you've got all kinds of things. I mean, teleports and recall scrolls guaranteed not to fizzle, and the recall scrolls 50% faster now. Oh, that guy's also selling teleports and recall scrolls, and he'll even sell you fizzle insurance. So mine are
I'll let you
guaranteed
get away
not
with
to-
stealing that today. All right.
Yeah, you know what? We've got 4 minutes or 3 minutes left, so we can do all kinds of stuff. But anything and everything, don't forget, Skeggy Media wants you to go visit his shop because he's trying to fund his Soda Icon tour for next year. So go visit his shop.
You're out of the Avatar International Convention.
I know. Yeah. Anything and everything Shroud related, including services. Our favorite service actually has to be Wolfdom's cheese sign writing.
Cheesy
We
writing.
are clients
That's
of the cheese sign writing. If you want to see it in person, you can always come to Owl's Head, go north of the Upper Bank, and it's right behind that. You can find
That's
my lot.
right.
It's
Right there at our
it's owned
feet.
by Jackson.
Cheesy
right there at our feet.
writing.
I know. In
Jeez.
Runic, doesn't just do other, he can do other languages as well. So including Runic. So if you want the cheesiest writing available, go to shroudmarketplace.com and visit Wolfdom's shop for the cheese sign writing. If you're looking to host a Gustball game, or you want to get Gustball game set up, you want someone to help you advertise it, help you referee it, then you need to contact Bambino's host a game service. If you want some leveling experience, you need to visit Pirate's Life, Dread Pirate Exchange, or Armelian's Gold and more. All kinds of stuff out there. Scrotus Music Service for $5 gets you
Anything you want.
including Scrota. Or if you're looking for a wedding package,
That's
I know a
right.
dude that does that.
You're looking for wedding services and much, much more. Come on out to Lazarus Long's Weddings and More, because it's not just weddings, it's a whole lot more. But if you're looking to get hitched in game, we got everything you need, from the gown and tux to the location to custom wedding vows. If you want to get creative with it, we got everything that you need. If you want to have an above-ground wedding, an underground wedding, a lakeside wedding, a seaside wedding, a sunrise wedding, a sunset wedding, a bloodletting wedding, a suicide jump off a hot air balloon wedding, we'll do it for you. And of course, prices are cheap, and we can negotiate in-game gold as well. Kodos, every form of payment is accepted. And of course, if you're looking for those telethon bundles, you missed a bundle out there, we've got you covered. We got bundles going way, way back. And of course, they believe that most of those have make an offer on them. If you don't like the price, make me an offer. Maybe I'll take it, maybe I won't. All sorts of other rares. Need more cowbell?
All kinds of stuff out there.
We got you covered. Want a ring of the leech kind? Got that too. Portable eighth of vibration headsets like I wear? Got those in stock, and much, much more, because ShroudMarketplace.com is the place for all your virtual vendable goods here inside Shroud of the Avatar. Weddings and more by Laz. Not just weddings, but a whole lot more. I tell you, I love this shit. The site that puts money in my mailbox.
ShroudMarketplace.com.
That's right. That's right. Don't forget, you can get just about anything there
You
as
too
long
can
as it's
register as
legal.
a vendor.
Yes. How many vendors? 140 now almost?
It's around there. I can't remember.
I don't know. We're going to have to take a count. and
It's
find
over
out.
135. I know that much.
We know that much. But meanwhile, that time of the day again. Time for us to go ahead and get out of here. We'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. That is, God willing, and if we get up in time and remember to put on our shorts. But that's another story in itself. But till then, I'm Laz,
I'm Jack.
and we are
Number
NBNN.
all run down and check.
And we're all blue today. Have a great day, everybody. We'll
Also,
see
I'm wearing
you
a red
all.
shirt. I should have worn a blue shirt.
You should have. See you all tomorrow.
Bye bye.